Hello，大家好，我的名字叫严志明，然后住在高雄市那马夏区，然后诉说游戏。
大家好，我们在看一些游戏宣传片的时候，经常会看见大家在讨论这款游戏是采用了什么引擎，比如我们比较熟悉的《战地》的寒霜引擎、GTA 的狂暴引擎之类的游戏引擎。所以今天咱们来了解一下游戏引擎它具体是干什么的。游戏引擎我们从名字就能感觉到是很核心的东西，也就是开发游戏的一个工具软件，就相当于是我们用的办公软件或者是美图软件一样，它提供了各种我们编写游戏的工具。有了游戏引擎，就相当于有了框架，我们开发游戏就不需要从零开始，这样我们就可以把更多的精力放在游戏内容本身。比如我们在游戏里面看到迎风飘动的头发、太阳光照射在水里、汽车和汽车相撞的效果和电脑控制的玩家，都是由引擎控制完成的。所以游戏引擎主要就是包括渲染引擎、物理引擎、人工智能、碰撞检测、脚本等等。比如像我们看到的游戏画面以及各种特效等等，都是由渲染引擎完成的，没有它我们就什么都看不到。然后我们在游戏中看到房子被炸毁之后，石块会非常真实的飞溅，这个就是物理引擎的功劳。物理引擎可以让游戏里面的物体按照我们预设的物理参数来运行，这样也就可以模拟出我们真实世界的物体运动。所以像以前的一些老游戏我们应该还有印象，不管我们怎么炸房子，房子被破坏的样子始终是一样的。还有一个碰撞检测系统，有了这个之后呢，要是有两个 3D 物体相撞的话，它们就不会出现互相穿过的情况。所以碰撞检测系统它可以根据 3D 物体之间的特性来确定物体之间的关系。比如游戏人物在撞到墙的时候就不会穿墙而过。然后上面只是跟大家简单介绍了一下游戏引擎的功能，但是不同的游戏引擎也会有不同的特性。比如战地的寒霜引擎，它可以支持全场景的破坏。又比如 GTA 的狂暴引擎，它的特性体现在超级复杂的人工智能管理、天气特效等等。
所以玩家玩的体验都蛮极佳的。电脑的由来是从计算机来去实现的，从计算机然后到游戏就是俄罗斯方块，然后再到马里欧，然后接下来一款游戏最红的就是Minecraft。
If you need an illustration of the accelerating speed of technological change, look no further than the electronic calculator, that modest little device that does the most complex sum instantly and that you hold in the palm of your hand. Now ensure to watch to the end of this video as we delve into the full history of the calculator, from the abacus first used by Egyptians in 2000 BC, to the pocket calculator and smartphone of today. Also,
然后电脑的起源就是从0和1，然后再到代码，然后再程式码，然后一连串的电脑网，然后就变成伺服器。然后这伺服器就是涵盖许多的资料，许多各国的资料。
The server that has up to 8 of the L40S Ada Lovelace GPU.
人保最大的遗憾是在这一波的 server 跟 AI server 落后同业很多。
I hand delivered the world's first DGX to OpenAI.
就从黄仁勋签下大名的那一刻起，伺服器这个躲在数据中心深处的冰冷方盒，成了 AI 时代高速运算下的最后一座皇冠。它是所有 AI 的大脑，负责所有讯息的处理、计算、协调和学习。而台湾就是这颗皇冠背后的造王者，因为在这世界上有90%的 AI 伺服器出自这个全球人口不到0.3%的小岛。 英业达等科技大厂都选择回到桃园打造伺服器基地。当然，还有黄仁勋的超级贵人梁建厚。
Yes, beautiful. 做素颜，做素颜哈。
生成式 AI ChatGPT 的横空出世，让全球产生超过1亿名用户，背后仰赖的就是 AI 伺服器的高速运算。至于台湾到底占了多大的比例？为此，我们拆解一台 AI 伺服器的供应链，发现台积电负责晶圆代工，创意、世芯、智源是晶片设计。至于关键零组件，包含电源供应器、散热、PCB、ABF 载板以及中游的伺服器代工厂，全都由台厂通包。但问题是在90%市占率的背后，最重要的3大关键元件。处理器、硬碟、记忆体的主要供应商都不在台湾，为何我们依旧能创造伺服器王国奇迹？
第一个的 USB 上面的一个接头，其实这些都是有专利的。台湾就是有这些很小的专利集结在一起之后，
台湾是无名的英雄，确实世界的支柱。
奇迹的关键，在台积电、广达、鸿海的背后隐藏的是更多看不见的台湾之光。50年后，他为辉达最强的伺服器打造高效电源系统 ，ChatGPT 靠它独家供电，技术甚至领先全球电源第一大厂台达电。更没想到的是，光宝靠这位江湖小子打通 AI 的任督二脉。光宝的契机就出现在2018年，当时辉达提出客制化3000瓦电源供应器的需求，其他同业没人要做。于是，掌管电能事业群的邱森斌逮到机会，主动出击。一个传统伺服器电压转换效率只要96%，到了 AI 要97.5%。只是这1.5个百分点，光宝花了3年才达阵，因为关键密码在散热，台湾隐藏的优势。在2023年，全球辉达 GPU 伺服器出货量来自鸿海、英业达、广达、伟创、技嘉以及伟影，他们又称 AI 时代的新电子六哥。但是否能摆脱过去代工厂毛三到四的刻板印象，扬眉吐气？根据资料显示，在2023年，新电子六哥搭上了 AI 的浪头，终于得到救赎，毛利率往7788迈进。根据汇丰银行统计，辉达每颗 GB200 超级晶片价格高达7万美元，市场预估一颗搭载72个超级晶片的伺服器售价更可能高达300万美元。在2024年，辉达最新的毛利率是78.35%。换句话说，掌握关键技术的人可一举拿下超过70%的利润，至于剩下的才是其他人分。
不能够忽视的是，
下个时代的典范是一台伺服器救台湾，不如说团结。
现在的游戏的话，制作游戏的话就是游戏引擎，然后就是有很多的素材，然后材料来去建构游戏场景，然后有些的游戏体验啊，就是要透过其他模组来去加入。
Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet, and today we are going to create this nice environment design inside Unreal Engine 5.5.4. So first take a look what we are going to create today. So first I open my Unreal Engine from Epic Game Launcher and I have 5.5.4 version here. Just click on this launch button here and I choose this games mode here. Then I select this third person template and here I click on the starter content and name my project as tutorial and click on this create button here. And after open my Unreal Engine, first I'm going to create a new level. So I go to the file and go to the new level and select empty level here and click on this create. Then we're going to quickly set up our lighting. So we go to the window, then we go to this environment light mixer and click on this create skylight, create directional light, create sky atmosphere, create volumetric cloud and create height fog. Then we go down here and activate the volumetric fog from here. Just click over here. Then we close this window. Then we're going to create a landscape for our scene. So we go to the selection mode, go to the landscape and we don't need to change anything here. Just click on this create. Then we're back to our selection mode. So we go to the landscape mode option here and select the selection. And now we're going to put a material over our landscape. So we go to the starter content here, go to the materials and here you can get some materials. So I'm going to use this one, which is the A metal rust. Just select this material. Then we select our landscape. Then we go to its details panel here and we go down. And here you will find this option called this landscape material and the slot here. So we're going to drag this material over this material slot. So this is our landscape. So this is very basic. And now we're going to do some sculpting over our landscape. But before we do the sculpting, we're going to put a mannequin over here so we can understand the actual size. So we go to this characters folder, then we go to this mannequins folder, go to the mesh, and from here we can put a mannequin over here. So we use this one, just drag it over here. And now we're going to do some sculpting to our scene. So for this, we go to the selection mode button here and select the landscape mode again. And make sure that you select this sculpt mode here and also select this sculpt tool here. And now we're going to put some values over here. But before we do that, we're going to decrease the brush size. So we come over here, that is a brush settings. We're going to decrease the size here. And also increase the brush fall off all the way 1 here. Okay. And now we're going to do some values. So we press and hold the shift key over the keyboard here. And then we just click. So we can make this brush downward here. Then we're going to select this flatten tool here and we select this height and then we just flat this height here. Okay, so we make our landscape like this and we also doing some correction later on. But for now, we make this area like this. And now we go back to our selection mode. So we go to this landscape mode and select the selection. Okay, and now we're going to save our level. So we go to the file and click on this save all. And here we're going to name our level as tutorial and click on this save. And now we're going to download the asset which we need to build the entire environment. So for this, we go to the Fab Marketplace. So I go to the window and click on this Fab. So I'm going to use this environment pack from Quixel called this Dark Ruin Megascan Sample. And once you download the project, you will find this file called this Dark Ruins Megascan Sample. Just double click to open this. And we don't need to open this project file. Just click on this content folder here. And we're going to copy all of these files and folder to our actual project. So we select all of this from here by pressing Ctrl and A. And then we just copy all this. Then we're going to paste all this asset to our actual project file. And in order to navigate our actual project file very easily, we go to open our Epic Game Launcher. And then we find our actual project file. And in this case, this is called this tutorial here. Then just right click on it and click on this show in folder. So this is our actual project directory. Then we go to this content folder, just double click to open. And here we're going to paste all of this asset. So just right click and paste. And after copy, we get all this asset over our content drawer here. And if you have this warning, just click on this import. And now we're going to put a water area over here. So for this, we're going to create a plane, and on this plane, we're going to put the water material. So for this, we go to this box option here, go to the shapes and click on this plane. And we're going to increase the scale of this plane. So we select this plane here. Then we go to its details panel. And in the scale option, we're going to enable the uniform scale switch here. And then we're going to increase the scale. So we put a value maybe 600 here. So we can cover all this area here. And then we're going to bring this plane a little bit down here. Okay, like this. And now we're going to put the water material here. So we go to this content folder here. Then we go to this materials folder and we go to this custom. And here from we can get this water material. So we're going to use this one. So we select our plane model here. Then we go to its details panel and go down to this material slot. And then we're going to drag this material over here. Okay. So in that way, you can see that it put this water material over this plane and it look really amazing. And now we're going to change some setting of this material. So we're going to open this water material from here. And we're going to change the water color. So we go to this option called this single layer water parameters. Just expand this option here. Then we go to the water absorption tab. We go to open this color wheel. And we're going to change the color from here. So maybe we're going to put this color over here. So our water look very bluish here like this. And once you're satisfied, just click on this OK. And also save all these settings from here. And then we minimize this window. And now we're going to create a cliff over here. So for this, we go to this content folder here. And then we're going to put a filter for the static meshes. So we go to this 3-line option and we select this filter called this static mesh. So in that way, we will get all the static meshes in a single place here. So we go down and we're going to use this cliff asset here. So we're going to bring it over here. And as you can see that this asset is quite big. So we're going to decrease the scale. So we press R and we're going to decrease the scale like this. Okay. And then we're going to place it over here. So we're going to rotate this cliff like this. And we place it over here. And as you can see that the lights are leaking from behind this asset. So we're going to fix this. So we select this asset. Then we go to its details panel here. And then we go down to open this material here. Just double click to open. Then we go down here. We go to this material properties override. Just expand these options. Then we go to this two-sided option here. Activate this and also enable this. And then we're going to save these settings. Then we minimize this window. And now we're going to place this asset over here. So as you can see that if we come over here, we place our cliff over here. Maybe we're going to place it a little bit behind here. So like this. And also we rotate this. Okay. And now we're going to duplicate this asset multiple times. So we press and hold the Alt key and just drag this axis to duplicate this asset here. Okay, so as you can see that we arrange those clips like this. And now we're going to extend our water area also. So we go to our landscape mode again. And then we're going to hide this water plane. So we go to this outliner section. And in the search bar, we type for plane. And we're going to hide this plane for now. And then we're going to extend our water area here. So we again selected this flatten tool here. And we're going to increase the brush size. And then we're going to extend this water area here.